Hello. Hey guys. I'm gonna make this a pretty quick one today, so if anybody wants a reading, just let me know. I always appreciate donations, but today I think we're just gonna kind of start, you know? I'm good. How are you doing? Hello. Alright, so who wants a reading? Go ahead and ask me a question. Good. I'm glad you're okay. Sure. Okay. So you got a few here, and this is yeah, for the art account, Mahorta. Okay, so it's saying that right now things aren't working out exactly, thank you, with what you're trying to accomplish. So it's time to release negativity. It's time to, let's see, not, I don't know if this is business related, but I kind of feel like it is. But it's time to understand that you're good enough just by being you. And yeah, don't allow yourself to be like, don't make things, or like, you know, if it is with a business or whatever this is pertaining to, don't allow yourself to change or to make things that people want, you know. I mean, do the things that are really heartfelt, do the things that you want to make, and then people are actually going to come in. Hang on here. Okay. But then the people are going to find you. Like, you don't have to pretend to be anybody that you're not, just to, you know, sell something or be who you're supposed to be or whatever, okay? Because adjustments are required. Like, things are not going your way right now, and there's a reason for it. It's because you're trying to burn the candle at both ends. Things aren't making sense for you right now, and you just have to make sure that you're really being who you are, you know? Don't let pride get in your way. Don't let your ego get in your way. Don't allow others' view of you to dictate who you actually are, okay? So that's a good reading there. Dreaming of babies. Hey, how are you doing? Let's give you a reading, hey? So guys, I'm not going to be staying on for a long time tonight. Normally I would. I don't even know if I'm really doing like donations and stuff tonight. Just kind of, we'll just do what we do and see what happens. I don't know. I think I've been kind of sick about like what's going on lately. Okay, so dreaming of babies, this one is for you. So right now you're thinking that something is coming at you when it's not. It's actually a good thing. Like, what you see is a scary creature's paw. And it seems more like this is a situation rather than a person or something that's inflicting your life. Working on your mental health. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I feel like you're implementing a lot of really negative feelings, negative emotions into things when it doesn't need to be. When you step back and really look at the situation on about how it actually is, as opposed to how, oh, hey Heather, how's it going? As opposed to how you think it's gonna be. Yeah, look, so don't be, actually, let's look up exactly what the doll means here, because I know what I think it means, but I want to check. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so it's saying illusion, old wounds, childhood. So things are coming back from your past, right? And it's kind of the same thing as the last reading we just gave. You're imagining bad things happening to you because of the bad things that have happened in the past, right? It's like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, right? But the thing is, you don't have to be weary of that stuff anymore. Most of us don't. Like, that's a lot of what I've been getting from the universe lately. It's time to release everything that's happened in our past and don't allow it to dictate your future, right? If you've been scorned in the past, that's okay. Learn from that, move on, but don't expect it to be happening in the future, okay? So if you're planning on doing something, like I know you told me last time you were planning on doing something, just know that it's just because it hasn't worked out in the past doesn't mean it will not work out in the future, okay? What are these? Yeah, man, like don't hide in your little rabbit hole. Don't be who you're not supposed to be, right? Like don't be shy about anything. Really express who you're actually supposed to be, and don't be slippery about it. Like, I feel like you keep trying to grab hold of things and they keep slipping out of your grasp, right? But just know that if you're really actually confident instead of expecting the worst, then it's really going to go well for you. So I hope you like that one. Good. Okay, guys, so we're not doing a ton today. I don't know, I'm just not feeling it lately. Like, how I've been doing it isn't working for me, and it's really burning me out. So anyway, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, we're just gonna kind of go through whoever sort of wants one today. I always really appreciate donations through my PayPal, but I'm not gonna be looking at them tonight. You know, if you do donate to me, like, I thoroughly appreciate it. This is my full-time job, but we're not doing really readings for donations tonight, unless I feel like it later. Oh, you're welcome. Good. Yeah, they are really cute, hey? It's the Literary Witches Oracle. And what they are is it's a bunch of female authors from the past. So it tells you their names and then the main things that they were writing about or that they were going through throughout their life. And then so you have things like Emily Bronte, fantasy, right? Like, it's so cool and they're beautifully done. When I first got them for Christmas from my mother-in-law, I thought they were super creepy and weird, and I was like, ooh, thanks. Like, ooh. But now I kind of love how weird they are, so cool. Oh, Susie, hi. Welcome back. Yeah, let's go ahead and give you one really quick, Susie. Susie, they're giving me the self-care pile. Are you taking care of yourself like you're supposed to be? And guys, if you do want a personal reading from me, that's actually a lot longer, definitely go and check out my Etsy shop because I sell my personal readings. That's what I do for a living every day. So Susie, sweet treat. You know, how can you be treating yourself? Don't worry about the indulgence. Worry about treating yourself and making sure that you're taken care of while also giving yourself nourishment of the soul, okay? As opposed to necessarily nourishment of the body. Because then once you do that, then you're going to be able to do all of your abundance planning, which, just so you guys know, abundance is going to be a pretty big theme here for the next couple of weeks. Yeah, so once you're actually able to, like, sort of give in, allow yourself to get the things instead of taking care of your family, taking care of everybody else, whatever it is. Don't worry about the situations around you, right? Sit down, take care of yourself. And then once you do that, you're really going to be in the situation that you need, in the, like, emotional capacity to be able to create that abundance, that manifestation that can so easily be made right now. But you guys, it's also the opposite. If you think negatively, that's what's going to come in, okay? Please keep that stuff in mind. So yeah, once you do that, Susie, you're going to be able to much easier go through everything and connect with your womb, which is your personal power. It's also, I'm thinking that this one card is for somebody else, and you know who you are, just so you know. Oh, okay. Yeah, so honestly, it sounds like there's a lot. Oh, hey, Bren, how's it going? It sounds like there's a lot going on in your life right now, and you have to take care of everybody, right? But it's saying don't lose yourself in the process. Literally, look, nourish your temple. So I knew that we were going to get this card because I was like, don't pay attention so much to, like, the nourishing or whatever I said, you know? I was like, treat yourself, but then it's also like, well, don't forget your temple, though. Seriously, I knew we were going to get this card. So it's like, sure, you can have all the candy you want, you know, take care of yourself, but at the same time, make sure you're really balancing that with the good greens, the water, the hydration, all that kind of stuff, right? Okay. Yeah, please take care of yourself, Susie. I know it's a little difficult for you, especially because you're so giving and you're so empathetic, you know? But just make sure that you really are taking care of yourself as much as possible. Okay. Guys, please, if you would like a personal reading from me, go to the Etsy shop in my bio there, and you can purchase a one-on-one reading with me. It'll last about a half hour, and we can talk about whatever you like. Because I don't think I'm going to be on for too long tonight, and this is my full-time job. I do appreciate any donations that you can give me, but for tonight, I mostly just wanted to kind of give back. I'm doing a lot of free readings tonight for you guys, okay? But if you can donate, of course, please do. I really do appreciate that. It's very nice. I'm just going back here. I saw somebody sent a donation. Oh yeah, okay. Suchi30, are you still here? You sent me a little fire. I'm curious if you're still here because I'd like to give you a bit of a reading. I'm just reading the messages here, guys. Sorry. You're welcome, Susie. Okay. Sorry, man, there's a lot of messages here. I'm Canadian. Oh, thank you. That's very nice. I appreciate that. It often doesn't do what I want it to do, but look, I have this nice curl going on here today. I've noticed I can usually get this one to curl in pretty much a ringlet, and then today it's like, where are you? This piece is just kind of straight. Like, I don't know what it's doing pretty much ever. But thank you. I appreciate you guys saying that. Okay, Stephanie Stevenson 13. Let's go ahead and give you one. And guys, keep in mind I can't see everything, just so you know. The comments do move quite fast. Yeah, for sure. So I absolutely did put the Arctic Fox in my brows. The purple and the red I mixed. But today, okay, can I tell you guys a little secret here? Where are you? I'll tell you what else I did. Which, I mean, I kind of think is brilliant. And I don't know if anybody else really does this, but... Okay. So I color my hair, obviously. It's not the natural color. And I use this mascara to kind of match it. It's kind of a... It's like a purpley red color, but I do purple on the top, if you can't tell, and then I do red on the ends. So it's all Arctic Fox. But what I do is when I put on my mascara to kind of match the rest of it, I actually wipe off the excess here. And because this one isn't too much of a thickening, I mean, it says it is, it's the volume one, but it's not very thickening. And then I just run it actually through my brows. So just a fun fact there, if you guys also have kind of reddish hair. It just saves a lot of steps, you know, like especially if you're going somewhere, you don't have to have much. Yeah, I like the color, you know, like the reddish colors. Okay, but I did say that I was gonna give one to Stephanie. I don't see you commenting, but I know that you were here, so Stephanie. Stephanie, so we also got the rabbit card for you. Is there something that you are... Oh, Suchi is here. Okay, cool. So we'll do Stephanie's and then we'll do Suchi's. Oh, hey, Terry. Welcome back. So Suchi... Or sorry, Stephanie, it seems like you have been receding a little bit and letting others take charge, which is not something that's going to serve you anymore. Because, look, so you're writing your own story. Like I was saying, manifestation is such a huge deal right now, especially for you, it seems, Stephanie, but for all of us for the next coming month. So pay attention to this stuff. You are writing your own story, which means that if you take a step back and let others take charge, you go with the flow while not setting your own boundaries properly. What that means here is that you're going to manifest what you manifest. If that's how you're going to act, that's exactly the kind of life that you're going to manifest here. So the manifesting that we're doing here in the next few weeks is going to take us through, I'm seeing at least the next 6 months, especially for you, Stephanie, here. So make sure, like, whatever you put in this cauldron is exactly what you're going to be drinking. It's what you're going to be eating, okay? And that's what you're going to be manifesting. So make sure the story that you are going through, that you're taking yourself through, the story of your life, which you end up believing, you believe that you should take a step back, right? Don't do that. Make sure that you're not being this rabbit. Don't hide in your little hidey hole. Make sure that you get out there, you express yourself as much as possible, okay? Please. And do manifestation stuff too, because it's something you're going to need to be doing. It's something we all need to be doing right now. Okay. You're a hairdresser. Yeah, I worked in a salon for a while, actually. What I was doing, which didn't actually go very well, anyway, it wasn't very pigmented, but I was trying to do shadow roots a little bit, and then it just kind of like stained my scalp while a little bit making it like a touch darker at the top. But I mean, I'm not a natural ginger, but I'm kind of like a natural blonde, if you can tell. So it's like, you know, look at my natural hair. It's lovely. So Suji, I know that you were here. We'll just go ahead and do yours here. I hope I'm pronouncing you right. Oh. Okay, you're gonna get this deck here. And guys, if you do want a personal reading with me, please go ahead and book one on Etsy or just DM me about it. My natural hair color, it's technically the darkest blonde, but I mean, if you were looking at it, it's like a light brown. But, you know, on the scale of things there, it's a... Okay, so luck is definitely on your side. Yeah, why? Why is luck on your side here? Look, the answers you need are coming. I literally said why, like I was asking for answers, and then look, you don't really need answers because they're actually coming onto your path. So I feel like whatever you're doing right now, do you work with like blue crystals or something turquoise? I feel turquoise is around you, but whatever you're doing is actually working for you. So keep that in mind. Keep doing what you're doing, you know, like even implement things that you think are going to carry you in that direction. Not the very specific outcome that you need, like, you know, if you're vying for a promotion or whatever. Oh, hey Dean, welcome. Don't make sure that you're just focusing on that one area. Focus on how you're going to feel once you have that, right? It's those feelings that create that manifestation, as opposed to thinking about very specific outcomes, because then it doesn't allow your ideal path to come your way, right? Because then you're still going to have to learn the same lessons that you were going to have to learn. It's going to take longer if you're like, no, I need this one specific thing before I'm going to be happy. You don't. It's just how it is. So focus on how you're going to feel, okay? And then, let's see. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I took this one out, and then I could just tell before I even looked at it that it wasn't for you, but I knew I needed one around here, and I think it's the top one that I needed. But anyway... If you're wondering what I'm doing, if you're ever wondering, like if I shuffle and then I take a card and then I put it back, it's just because I get an immediate gut feeling like, no, that was not for you. But yeah, so don't let your past hold you back. And this is for a lot of you guys right now, right? Don't let your past hold you back. Luck is on your side. Like I said, we're doing the manifestation stuff, right? Please. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, hey, I'm from Alberta also. Yeah, so just make sure that you're not hanging on to things that you don't need to hang on to. You're pushing forward, you're doing your manifestation, because what you are doing right now is working, it seems. Like the answers that you need are coming. Just be open to them. Don't allow anything to close you off, okay? Look at the bigger picture. Oh my god, okay. Look, it's the same thing. The little arrow thing. Look at the bigger picture, right? So, luck is on your side, and look at the bigger picture. Just make sure not to get caught up in anything, because the answers you need are coming. Just like open up your horizons, right? Don't allow yourself to sort of think about anything specific, right? Like you can do it, just know that. So it is a season of letting go, 100%. You got it. Like it's a season of letting go, and the season of actually going forward and grabbing the things that you need, imagining that you already have them, knowing that you have them. Like, luck is on your side. It's for everybody right now, okay? Just so you guys know. Heather. Heather. Okay. Okay. Yeah, really, your whole life is, man. Okay, so Heather, what you're thinking about now is, let's see, what do these mean exactly? Like, you need to, I feel like you're very smart, and you're already a very good manifestor, Heather, but you need to like understand that and know that that's already what you're doing, because kind of whatever you focus on, you're bringing in. And they're telling me that your intellect there can sometimes be a little bit doom and gloom, right? You can't do that anymore. What they're telling us is that you have to, you know, peel off that skin, show exactly who you are, who you're supposed to be, and then you're going to find that nourishment. It's going to be like you're a kid again. It's all that nostalgia, but in the good way. Like you are getting your own nourishment from your guides, from yourself, right? And you're finding love. You are really finding love. But the thing is, like, don't let your brain get in your way. Make sure that you're really showing exactly who you're supposed to be, because you can't be holding back anymore, all right? But yeah, I feel like love is actually coming onto your path and this nourishment here, but it's kind of a circle thing. Like, you have to have the nourishment from yourself, believe that you can give yourself anything you want, you know, 100% believe that. And then you're going to find that love, which then brings in more nourishment, is what they're telling me. But it's kind of all hanging on if you guys are going to be, not you guys, but I mean, maybe it has to do with your family and stuff, right? But if you are going to be really showing who you are, like not taking no for an answer anymore, don't back down, okay? That's the kind of thing here. What's this one? Okay. Solitude. Could you need some time alone a little bit to kind of work through what you're working through? I feel like you have been working a lot, Heather, but maybe you just need to sort of take a breath, take time by yourself, and really figure that out, okay? And yeah, again, this glove means almost the same thing as the skull does. Make sure that you're really like taking that glove off, showing exactly who you are, and then shining, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, look, because then you're gonna have like a really good community around you. You love being alone. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, oh, because look, once you do, then you're gonna plant your family tree, right? You're gonna plant your roots. You're gonna like make all of these little fractals come off of you once you're really doing your own thing and content and rooted in your own thing. This is almost all of our tarot readings, isn't it, guys? It's like, that's what we talk about all the time. Be yourself. So the thing is with me, I feel like that's always what they tell us to do. Be yourself. Be yourself. Really don't let anybody dictate who you are anymore. It's not that time. It's not your time to take care of other people anymore. It's your time to take care of you, okay? So keep that in mind, guys. And if you do want a personal reading from me, please go to my Etsy and purchase one from me. We can have a one-on-one, talk about anything you like, and or DM me, but it does take me a little while to get back to my DMs. So anyway. But yeah, guys, this is my full-time job, so I do really appreciate the donations. Today I'm more so doing it for free, but if you can donate anything to my PayPal, obviously I really appreciate that so much. Yeah, because I mean, this does take a lot out of me, and just today I don't want to mess with like any of the other stuff. It's really been burning me out. So like, I don't know, I have no idea what any astrology stuff means, but I'll tell you what, if you want a gemstone pendulum, look at all the gemstones, find the one that means something to you, literally go online to a museum, look at their geology collection, find the one that screams out to you, which one makes you excited, feel vulnerable and happy and just like wonderful and like you're gonna create things, right? And then if you can, go online or, you know, to your local like witchy shop and then pick one up. And all you do is you literally get any kind of wire, you can get string. I'm not kidding, look at what I did. I wrapped it with wire and string, okay? Like, it doesn't have to get fancy. You can make your own pendulum, and often they work much better if you do, yeah? Just saying. Thanks, Steph. Yeah, I have watched The Vampire Diaries. Not the entire thing, but most of it, I think. I love The Vampire Diaries. Good, I'm glad, Heather. Okay. Mindy, I don't know. But if you want me to do another little reading for you about that, I'm not sure what it was about. I mean, my memory is not good. But what I'm not sure what I told you last time, but what I'm telling you now is that there's a blockage there. If you are trying for a baby, there's a blockage. It feels gray, like sandstone or something. Like it feels like it's like dusty, and that it's like you're trying to get to the other side of it without pushing through, okay? So there's a blockage preventing you from something that you need. But it feels, let's see. It feels like it's been there for a very long time, and maybe that's why it feels dusty to me. Like it's a metaphor, obviously. It's an energetic block, okay? But yeah, it's like you don't feel like you're worthy right now, and that's what you have to get past. But let's see. But anyway, yeah, what you need to be doing is please do clearing and grounding meditations. Do meditations that connect you with your higher self, to your highest life, things like that, okay? Because otherwise you're not going to get to where you need to go, and things are just going to keep repeating themselves in ways that you don't want until you learn those lessons that, hey, you actually do have to change things. Oh my god. Okay, so you got the Tower card, which does mean that whatever you're doing right now is unfortunately not working for you, okay? So in the future and right now even, what you have to do is look at what's happening, look at why it could possibly be happening, because you need a change and you have to implement that yourself, or things are going to be implemented for you, okay? Seriously. Like, it's going to happen whether you like it or not, so you might as well do it yourself. And what that means, let's see. You need to get more in touch with yourself, but you need to like heal the inner child that's within you. You need to oh, hi, welcome. It's your first time. That's awesome. But yeah, you need to heal not only your inner child, but the things that those traumas have implemented later in life. So they've caused extra blocks and extra blocks and extra blocks, and it's like a giant castle wall here for you right now. You know, even do like womb meditations, things like that, okay? Because if you don't break down this wall, the universe is going to come in and force you to do it, and you're not going to like that, okay? So might as well take the time to do it right now. Goodness. How do you get a reading? Normally, I need you guys to donate on PayPal, but today we're just kind of like going until I feel like I don't want to go anymore. So also, but I mean, of course, if you want to donate on PayPal, if I've given you a reading you enjoy, I sincerely appreciate that. Of course, this is my full-time job. It's how I get my money. Normally, I would not even consider doing this without donations, but I just don't feel like it today, you know? So what are you gonna do? Okay. Oh, and guys, I appreciate when you donate on TikTok too, but most of the time I can't see that because it's scrolling so fast, and that's why I ask you to do it on PayPal. That's the only reason. Let's see. Okay, also, for Mendy, you are fully backed up. Like, you're fully backed, not backed up. But with your guides and your helpers and everything, they want you to do this stuff. That's gonna change. You have people behind you that are helping you, okay? Just know that. Okay. Oh yeah, you've been worried about that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, so don't worry anymore. That's kind of what they want you to get past. Please, if you can, find some rose quartz for yourself. That's going to get you to connect to your heart and connect actually to your inner child as well. And you're just going to be able to have a better time once you start doing that kind of stuff, okay? Okay. There's somebody named Chris somebody who I know was donating there for a bit, so I'll go ahead and read you if I can find you. Chris Hardinger, I think. Huh. Okay, yeah, look. So, this one's also for Mendy, but it's like, it's happening for you, not to you. So, seriously, this tower moment, this thing that you have to change, it's okay. Don't worry. It's just that you gotta do it, right? Like, it has to happen in order for you to progress, okay? And also, don't dim to fit in. Don't dim your light. You are good enough already. That's a huge issue for us today, I think. Okay. When I got my cards, I have chosen most of mine. The only one that I had gifted to me actually was this one. So yeah, you can just go out and find whatever one speaks to you the most, you know? That's what I've done at least. And then once you get them home, you can really connect to them, and it's like having a stuffed animal that you really like, you know? It's like that loving energy, and you just connect with your own cards because you love them. So just so you know. You've been drawn to rose quartz. Yeah, that's perfect. Just so you guys know, I do my own like wire wrap jewelry after I have a conversation with you. And then I can psychically understand exactly what crystal would be the best for you. And then I wire wrap them like this one I've done here, okay? So keep that in mind. It's also on my Etsy shop if you'd like something like that. It's just like an extra bit of fun. Also, this little like rose ring that I've done here. You can't really see it, I guess, but I just like doing little jewelry and stuff like that. Yeah, if you get a deck and you feel like it's not yours, then please, you don't have to use that one. Go find out whatever one means a lot to you, okay? It's whatever one you connect with like that, okay? Because you will. You'll connect with them. You truly will. This one I thought was like creepy, like super creepy at first. Like, look, right? Like, look. But the more that I use it, the more that I really like it. So just find out what means a lot to you. This is one that I've chosen myself because it's the good tarot, because everything in here is treating you kind of like you're gonna break down crying at any moment, which, you know, like, I'm not saying that's not me, you know? So any of the, like that Tower card that we got, in most tarot, it's like, hey, you're gonna have a change whether you like it or not, accept it, because crazy things are happening. But in this one, it's like, oh, a positive change is occurring, please embrace it, you know? It's like, whatever one means a lot to you is what you should have. But look at how pretty these ones are. I love just the pictures on these. They're so cool. Anyway, you just kind of pick whatever ones you like. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, there was somebody named Chris here that was donating for a while. Let's go ahead and read you, Chris. And guys, I'm not going to be here for long tonight. It's just kind of a fun little whatever we feel like doing. So, Chris, whoa, maybe it was the one that I just threw on the ground, hey? Chris, yeah, look at the bigger picture. We already got that one. What do you have to look at the bigger picture about, Chris? It's time to give rather than take. I'm not sure what that's meaning for you right now, but let's find out, hey? Because the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Okay, we're gonna just hang on a sec here for Chris. Which one's for Chris? This one? This one. I don't know for sure. I'm gonna reshuffle. Chris, this one. Okay, yeah, again, look, nothing will come of this current situation, so it's a time to give rather than take. So I think you're in kind of a lack mentality. You're in a I don't have this thing mentality, and I need this other thing. And even if you're doing your manifestation techniques, you're doing whatever, you're basically telling the universe, I want this thing that I can get because I don't have it now. And in doing that, you're confirming to the universe, I don't have it now, okay? So please, what you need to do is start, you know, it's a time to give rather than take. Don't try to grab onto things and manifest them that way. Give parts of yourself out to other people, you know, just live through love and joy. Look at the bigger picture. Don't focus on these small things that you need, especially when you're manifesting. Focus on the feelings that you're going to have if you have them. How would you feel if you had $5 million and you didn't have to work, right? That hit you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so focus on the things that really matter to you, but not the specifics, right? Focus on how would you feel once you have those things, okay? Because it's gaining momentum. Like, it's the time to do this. It really is. But you absolutely have to, like, give yourself to, like, give the love, give the healing, you know, give yourself to your friends and your family. I'm feeling you've been a little not like hermity lately, like you haven't really been out and about. I mean, we all have, but I mean emotionally, right? So make sure that you're doing that kind of stuff. And yeah, look at the bigger picture, because that's a pretty good one. Cool. Balance spirituality and practicality, okay? So please make sure that you're really doing what means a lot to you, but also you can think about it. Like when you're manifesting, again, sure, you need money or whatever it is, right? But don't say, I need $5,000 to pay off my loans or whatever. Say, I feel abundant and amazing because I have $5,000 and I can pay off my loans in the next 2 weeks, right? That's the type of feeling that you have to feel. Never, ever, ever say, I want. because that is a confirmation that you do not have currently. Seriously, do you understand that? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Yeah, I have the money I need to pay off my bills. I can work whenever I want, that kind of thing, okay? Yeah. Don't feel ashamed. Like all of this stuff is an opportunity to change, you know what I mean? Elisa, 19, Eliza, you are feeling down because there's an actual energy that's around you, like a negative presence around your house that is actually draining you quite a bit. So it's kind of like snacking on you, right? Please don't allow it to do that anymore. You need to get sage. You need to be using that all of the time. You need to actually, that's not going to be enough. You need to get somebody to come in and clear the energy in your house. Um, Please, like as soon as possible, get like a Reiki healer or something like that, because I feel like there's maybe not a specific reason that you feel so like down and gross and like you have to sleep all the time and that you just have no energy, but when you do have energy you're grumpy, like all that stuff, right? If this hits a nerve for you, yeah, just know like you have to do everything that you can to be in a positive mindset, because the more that you meditate, the more that you're in a positive mindset, this thing can't even see you, this thing can't touch you, okay? You say yes. Yeah. So just keep in mind that that is happening around you. It is not a pleasant thing, but you completely have it within your power to never see it, never touch it again, okay? But yeah, please, if you can, get somebody around you to do like a cleansing and clearing. Get black tourmaline, get the protective crystals. That's going to be important for you, but you actually have to have a professional come in to do this with you, okay? Unless you know somebody who's um like who does that kind of stuff, you know? If you have a witchy friend that knows exactly what they're doing, you can do that too. You don't have to spend money, but it's like um you know, honestly, those are the people I feel like you should spend money to. People who are like having their own tiny businesses that truly help you, that are like one of a kind people, you know? Um, but yeah, if you don't have any extra income, at least just spend a little bit buying yourself some sage, you know, lighting some incense, whatever, and asking the smoke to get rid of any lingering negative or stagnant, especially energy, and then just bringing it out the window, okay? Cool. I'm not going to tell you if it's dangerous or not. It's just something that you don't have to deal with anymore if you get onto that higher plane of existence. If you're feeling happy, if you're feeling like you are good enough, all these amazing things, you don't have to deal with it anymore, okay? But you do have to cleanse it and clear it out of your house. Out, okay? So, um, yeah, like seriously, it's just gonna go and it's gonna be fine as long as you get this cleared and cleansed, okay? So, yeah, so you guys, I think I'm going to be done in a little bit, but if you do want a one-on-one reading with me, please go ahead. Please look on my Etsy. Book one with me. Book a one-on-one reading. That's how I make my living right now. This is my full-time job, so please do that if you can. Or just if you feel like it tonight, donate on my PayPal. Normally I do these by donation, but tonight we're just kind of doing them, okay? You're very welcome. I really hope that helps you, okay? I really hope that helps you. Alex, you're asking if Sid has romantic feelings for you? Oh, my Etsy's in my bio. It's from B to C. From the letter B, the number 2, and then C. But yeah, I think Sid does have more like physical feelings for you, like lusty kind of feelings for you, if that makes sense. I don't know if other stuff would develop, but that's kind of what I'm getting the most of, just so you know. Yeah. Um, Aaron, you're saying you're getting nothing with your craft. I think that's because you have to be not doing it for yourself. Like, don't do it for any egotistical reasons. Do it to be able to connect with nature, to be able to go back to your roots and find out who you really are. Because you need to be on your own path, right? And right now, I feel like you're just kind of doing it to do it or to experience something or to find something fun. You need to do it to connect with yourself and to be a part of your own soul. And once you do that, yeah, it's like even if you feel like doing something else, like maybe take a Reiki class, I think that might actually spur you on to doing something much like nicer for you. Take a Reiki class, okay? So you're doing like all this witchy stuff. I'm just actually telling you take a Reiki class. That'll benefit you quite a bit. Okay. Um, LU number 1ZQ. I'm just gonna, oh, Louisa. Okay. Louisa, I don't know if you're on the right path. I feel like there's a lot of sadness right there. Like the way that I feel you is you are completely engulfed like in sadness and negativity, like you're under the ocean. And it's kind of like making you, like you're going with the flow, but in a bad way. It's like you're way underneath and you're just accepting it, right? I don't think you need to do that anymore. I think you need to be doing a lot of meditations and things that like really like cleanse and clear. I'm not sure, Chris. I'm sorry. It does take me a long time to really connect with somebody and find that sort of thing. Maybe something blue like this here for you, Chris, to kind of get you to connect like with your creative energy, with your abundance energy, to kind of sort of like tap into your psychic gifts a little bit, but mostly sort of like make you do something, you know? I think that might be a fun one for you. But yeah, Louisa, you have to get out of here. You're like in such a high headspace. You have to ground so much more. You have to be here, be in the moment so much more, okay? And that's just going to come from meditating, from talking to your spirit guides, from journaling. Like you have to take these steps that you don't want to take that are actual self-care steps, right? Don't do the self-care that's going to get you a latte. Don't go out and just do a little treat for yourself. That's not going to help you. You need to be doing the, like, go take a shower right now. Go make yourself some really healthy food. Go, like, actually take a walk in nature. Things like that for you, okay? If you have a gut feeling that something's going to happen, like, sure, it might be. Trust your gut, right? But don't live in fear because then you're attracting some fear-based thing to happen. Okay, does that make sense? Your guides are going to assist you on your life path. And if something scary is going to happen, then they will tell you. But you need to ask for very specific signs. You need to make sure that they are telling you close to the time or allowing you to prepare for these things. Not that you just go through life being scared. Because if you do that, then of course you're going to attract negative things. Of course your life's going to kind of suck, right? Okay, yeah. If you're afraid of that, then that might make sense that like you're trying to protect yourself by like going underground almost, by kind of like letting life carry you the way that it wants to carry you. And I don't know if this person's going to come back or not, but you just have to start getting in touch with yourself much more, start grounding, right? Like you can't live life in fear. That's all I'm going to say about that. You just can't anymore. It's not for you, okay? Yeah. Guys, by the way, if you do like any of my readings or anything, I would really appreciate any donations that you can give me. I do this full time. Today I'm doing it for free though. It's just like a little treat. But if you guys want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I do this professionally. Please go to my Etsy shop in my bio and purchase a one-on-one reading with me. Jesse, you asked, your best friend really hurt you. Should you forgive him? I'm feeling like this is a weird... Do you feel like super, super connected with this person? Because I'm honestly feeling kind of like a twin flame situation potentially. It's like you guys are here to kind of teach each other lessons, to kind of almost go around constantly and I'm not going to say intentionally like be negative to each other, but it's something that happens with you guys and like you are learning and it's something that's making your soul grow, right? You are very close. Yeah. So I feel like it's something that made you happy at the time or whatever. And I'm not saying that it couldn't happen again because I feel like you guys just have that inherent like it's almost like you're a soul family, like you just get each other, things just make sense for you. But yeah, it's just you guys are always going to have that type of relationship. Things are always going to kind of come to a head. It like they're telling me the word poisonous, but like you're going to learn a lot from it. Like your soul's going to grow, you're going to gain wisdom from it, but there's also going to always going to be that attraction there, like that needing to be with this person, that like there's always going to be that love there, right? So you're never going to really truly be able to let them go, but it might be time to cut that cord. So if you can please do a cord cutting meditation, just do that. And then it's not like you guys can't come together in the future, but for right now, you can separate those things so you can both actually heal separated. And then potentially maybe you have the ability to come back in the future, okay? Okay. But yeah, guys, please go to my bio. Please purchase a one-on-one reading with me. I do this professionally. I am a psychic medium and I do tarot cards as well. So we just sort of have like a one-on-one talk, and then you let me know exactly what your concerns are, and that's what we chat about. You're welcome. I'm hoping that helped you. Yeah. Huh. Chestnut. 25-year marriage just ended. Can I have advice? I'm feeling like this is actually a good thing for you. It's like a happy time. It's like you can finally get, oh my goodness, like they're showing me like amazing things are happening. Like you can finally do the things that you want to do. Like I'm not saying this is a negative, and if you are right now, that's fine. You have to heal your heart, right? But the thing is, like they're showing me like a ton of fun, like new hobbies, things that you just weren't able to do. They're showing me like woodworking for some reason. Yeah, Chestnut, this is for you. I see that you're like also asking the same question again, but this one's for you, Chestnut 23. Yeah, so just like go on your life path, man. Like it's fine. Don't worry, don't be scared. Do you, okay? Seriously, do you. That's what they're telling us is the most important thing for you right now. You're gonna be fine. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. Also, if you guys are Jessica, I don't know. I never say yes or no because free will dictates timelines, right? If I'm reading one of your timelines right now, that's what's happening right now. It might not be what's happening tomorrow because this person's going to choose something different. But soon, Jessica, I don't know if you should put all your faith in this, okay? Just so you know. And if this person was planning on doing that, please make sure that their heart is fully in it and not just telling you it's in it. Oh, Teresa, hey, how's it going? So yeah, just make sure that they're not doing it for the wrong reasons. They're not just doing it to like keep you or anything, you know? Like make sure that they're doing it because they want to do it, okay? Okay. Because like I'm not saying a yes or no. There's no yes or no. It's just it's like a maybe, but if it happens, make sure it's for the right reasons and don't say yes unless you know it's for the right reasons. I'm serious, okay? Okay. Hmm. Camilla? Camilla, you're asking about your guides. I think that you have Pleiadian guides. Pleiadian. Pleiadian. You have Pleiadian guides as well as you have some kind of a bird guide. He has like a bird face, but like kind of almost a human form. It's like huge. He's very protective and he's kind of like showing you the right way to go, showing you your correct direction. So he's almost like showing you your correct timelines. So yeah, guys, if you liked any of this, please go ahead and book a one-on-one reading with me. That's what I do for a living, so I'd love to do that with you guys. I don't see guides very easily, you guys. Normally they just kind of give me information. I don't see things most of the time. I'm not clear visual. I don't know what that one's called. I also don't normally hear things. It's just if it happens, it happens. What I normally do is just understand things. Like I have just an innate knowing of things most of the time. Yeah. Teresa, thanks. Yeah, it's clairvoyant, but there's a lot of different types of clairvoyance. Like there's clairaudient where you hear something. There's I don't know. There's the kind where you touch something and then you just know stuff about that one. That one I can do amazingly, but I haven't been able to because we obviously can't touch each other's stuff. Yeah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm on here every Thursday and Sunday, and I normally do ask for donations first to be able to read somebody. But today I'm just kind of like, just wanted to do whatever. I don't want to take a long time. I just want to like do it. So, Claire Empathy. Oh my goodness, Moody Cindy. So, Claire Empathy. If you guys are like more of an empathetic person than you feel like you should be, or you have a very high emotional intelligence, you're probably psychic on some level. Like you can just get in touch with people and kind of like boom, understand their emotions. And yes, anybody can read tarot. Of course, of course. What I would recommend for you guys, if you're looking to read tarot, Noreen, get what's called an oracle. Oracle, okay? Because what that's going to do is just show you a picture. Cool, volcano. That probably means things are coming to a head. It's going to be a little spicy, right? And then you can go ahead and look for volcano in your little book here. Volcano. Oh. Yeah, like it means that lust is coming to the surface. Have you repressed anything that's bubbling up to the top, right? It also means patience. Otherwise, things are going to kind of like go a little crazy, right? So the oracle cards I would really suggest using because they're the easiest. Oracle cards are like this as well, that literally tell you what to do. So yes, anybody can read tarot. This is all technically tarot. This is an oracle card too. Transformation, right? Are you going through a lot of healing? Are things really changing on a cellular level for you? Those are the easiest. By far, I recommend oracle cards. Yeah, I read for myself, but it's not as easy. Honestly, it's way easier to read people who I've never met before. So for you guys, it's 10 times easier than if I were to read my sister or something like that. Just because when I know them, I have a subconscious understanding of what they should do or how they would react to something. So I can't immediately trust the things that I'm getting because I worry that it's my own imagination or my own thoughts going in there as opposed to just me getting something psychic. Does that make sense? So it's easier to do on other people. You can definitely do it on yourself. But the difference is tarot, actual tarot cards. Ooh, not like this one, but I mean, I love this one. That's beautiful. But not like the transformation card, just like Seven of Fire. What the F does Seven of Fire mean, right? So you're going to have to go to your nice trusty dusty little book here and read the entire thing on the Seven of Fire. That's the difference. Tarot cards are more difficult. It takes a ton more time to memorize them. Oracle cards are just like you see it, you understand it. Cool, right? Good, I'm glad that makes sense. Today we're just kind of like doing readings. Normally I would ask to, for you to donate on PayPal. But today we're just kind of doing them. And if you guys want to book a one-on-one reading with me, I do this professionally. It's how I make my income. It's what I do full time. Please go ahead, go to my bio, book a one-on-one reading with me on Etsy. Terry, I was in denial for most of my life about being a medium. When I was a kid, I was terrified of the dark. I just knew somebody was there all the time. I couldn't go to sleep in my own room if I was alone and the lights were off. I couldn't do it because I was terrified. Just because things were always there, but I didn't know that they were not bad. I assumed that they were, right? So if the same kind of things are happening to you, you're probably a psychic medium of some kind. It took me honestly going to a class on it, a class on like how to enhance your psychic medium gifts, and I was like, oh, that's fun. It's not like I'm a medium, but like I could take a class on it. That could be super fun. So I did, and it was amazing, and like it was like boom, boom, boom. Like everything I was getting just made sense. And it takes time and it takes practice. It's not like you just know right off the bat. It's literally a skill. Like you wouldn't be able to paint the Mona Lisa tomorrow, but you could after maybe 15 years of painting, right? Like it takes a long time. So, yeah, if your son is like that or anybody that you know that, for sure. And they're not gonna think that they're psychic. They're gonna be like, ugh, no, like I didn't think that was a real thing, right? I just hoped it was. But yeah, it's not like it's... People who are psychic usually don't even say it's a gift they have until they're like in their 40s, right? It's just difficult. But yeah, I would say I took the actual class that I took was probably when I was, I don't know, like, how old would I have been? Maybe like 25, 26. I'm not sure. I am a lot older than I look, just so you guys know. I know everyone always says that. I did a reading for a wonderful young lady the other day, and she was like, yeah, I thought I should get somebody who's older, who would be a lot more experienced, but I decided to go with you just because my gut was telling me that. And I was like, first off, perfect, because we're having an amazing reading, and I know that you were supposed to. But second off, she was like, yeah, I mean, I know that you're probably like around 20. And I was like, ooh, girl. Mm-mm. Anyway, I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah, being an empath is absolutely probably like your first sign that you're probably a little psychic. 100%. You sleep with a blanket over your ear. I do the same thing. I hate having my ears exposed. It feels like freaking ugh. I don't like that. That's funny that you do that. I do not like having anything exposed. It just creeps me out. I don't like it. Huh. I mean, I think I look my age most of the time anyway. Okay. Why can't you get over Josh? It feels like if there was romantic stuff to come in, then I do look 20ish. That's interesting. It's probably the ring light that I literally have behind me too. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know about Josh. It feels like if something was gonna happen, maybe it was a while ago. And also I feel like he came onto your path to teach you something as opposed to necessarily be like a really good partner, if that makes sense. But I'm never gonna say never. Cause oh sorry guys, I have like a playlist going on behind me. And that one was just like apart from the movie, I guess, but yeah, I don't know about Josh. Honestly, frankly, I don't know. I feel like right now though he's inching away as opposed to wanting to come back, and that's okay. Yeah, you can strengthen your psychic ability all the time, for sure. Um, let's see. Whenever like it's your intuition, I think that's going to be the easiest thing for you. Make sure whenever you don't know what to do, trust your intuition. Should I go left? Should I go right? One of those decisions is going to clench up your gut and make you feel like you shouldn't do that thing. It's going to give you like a stage fright, like a little scary butterflies, that type of thing. It's going to give you too much energy, a little scared, whatever. It's going to clench up. If you should go do that thing, then it's going to feel like it just relaxed, okay? Practice with that. It's very easy. It's a lot easier than you think it's going to be, okay? Just try. And it just takes a lot of trying, seriously. Huh, if you see 11:11 on the clock, guys, so your guides use numerology constantly, enough so that there's a million websites on angel numbers, okay? So angel numbers are just numerology in a nutshell. Your guides tap you on the shoulder, basically tell you to look at the time, and if it's 11:11, it means like abundance is coming in. You just have to be open and accept it, whatever, things like that. But every single number you keep seeing means something. It's an angel number, which is just numerology, okay? So if 7 means something specific and 23 means something specific, if you keep seeing 723, right? That means something. Go look that up. Literally look up 723 angel number and it'll tell you exactly what it's supposed to mean. I don't know what the numbers mean specifically, but just look it up for yourself. Google 747 angel number. I mean, isn't that a plane? Maybe you're going to take off. I don't know. The ear ringing, I don't know what it means, but I heard that one side, I think it's the right side, is when your guides are trying to talk to you or get your attention. So pay attention to what's going on around you when you hear that. Connect to Bruno. I feel like he's already kind of trying to connect to you, kind of in spirit. Like he's energetically connecting to you a little bit already. But I don't know. Again. Oh. Yeah, just so you guys know, when your pets pass, they're 100% looked after. They are so happy. They're just continuing on their little pet life, basically in the afterlife. Like, yes, yes. Okay, so yeah, you guys, if you've liked any of this and you want to book a personal reading, please do. Please book a personal reading on my Etsy shop. That's how I make my money. I do this full time. It's 933 for me right now, 933. That would mean something normally for me, and I would look that up. Just so you guys know, I do this like 5 times a day. I always look up angel numbers. Yeah, anyone can read tarot. I was just saying, actually, get yourself an oracle deck, not a tarot deck at first. It's just easier. You know, one like this, oracle book, they'll all say oracle. And all oracle means is that it has like a saying, right? So that's easy. Step out of your comfort zone. Cool, I'll stop doing the same things, as opposed to, I don't know what the page of fire means, then you have to look in your book, right? So it's just easier. Get yourself an oracle deck. Cool. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. Oh, look. So a time to give rather than take. Like, these, of course, also have like the more intuitive, more in-depth readings. But so we got time to give rather than take. We got that earlier. And I just want to tell you that it says gradual improvements are coming. So you're getting there. That was pretty sweet. Yeah. Be of service to others and love and money will follow. Aw. That's neat. The person you're asking about is reliable. That's kind of funny. So yeah, you guys, if you have questions that you definitely want to know about, just go on my Etsy page, and it's a link in my bio, and just purchase a one-on-one reading with me. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take off tonight. Normally I do ask to have donations for these types of readings, but today I just wanted to kind of jump in and just do it like for free, because I mean, I don't know, it sort of like cleanses my palate, makes me not as scared to do this stuff, I guess, because it's just a nightmare when I have to like pay attention to all the lists and everything like that. Like, ugh, it's crazy. Which stones do I recommend buying? Rose quartz. It's one of the nicest ones that you can get, okay? So rose quartz is all about your like your heart chakra, connecting to your inner child, working through the wounds in a very gentle way. It's not going to force anything to happen. It's going to be allowing you to kind of take part in that, right? Cool. Oh, I have moderators, but the thing is, when people donate on PayPal and then on like Etsy, it's just extremely difficult for me to like kind of go through, and then people are like, well, why are you taking so long? And it's like, because it just takes a long time. I don't know, man. It's just hard to, you know. Anyway, but yeah, that's why I just wanted to do one for free today, and then I'll figure the rest out later. Even though I haven't gotten much money this month, so a little worried about that, but I'll start buckling down, I guess. It just takes so much out of you, you know? Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take off for the night. I will be on here Thursdays and Sundays around the same times, around 8 o'clock-ish Mountain Standard Time. Usually a bit late, just because that's who I am. Yeah. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. Oh yeah, sure. I'll post all my live streams on my YouTube, no worries. I will get there. I know I haven't yet. Oh, thank you. Hi, Vanessa. Yeah, I know, Teresa. Okay, but yeah, thanks a lot for being here. And like I say, if you guys do want a reading with me, yeah, well, I dyed my hair, but other than that, no, it's been like 3-4 days of just this. This one curled nicely, though. I like this one. And then it's, look at this. It's like doing its own thing in like, you know, 1-inch ringlets or something, which I'm appreciative of. Like 1 inch, I don't know, maybe. It looks like I did it kind of with a curling iron, even though you can tell I didn't because it's all frizzy. That's the mark of it's if your hair is naturally curly or not. Wistful, if you say that you missed me again, here. Balance spirituality and practicality, and this is for Wistful. And again, guys, if you miss anything or if you think I read for you but you didn't hear it, whatever, I need to do a bio on my YouTube. You mean like telling people about me? Is that what you mean? But yeah, balance spirituality and practicality. So make sure that whatever logic you're using, you're balancing it with meditation, making sure you're feeling your gut that it is right for you. Your hard work is paying off. Like, it's okay to do these things. And look, conclusions are within reach. Like, you're doing okay. If it's straight, it's probably because it's dead on the end. Seriously, cut it off. My hair before quarantine was down to here, and I cut it all off, and now, well, normally anyway, not necessarily today, but now it's like actually curly, and it's nice. But before that, it was kind of like slight waves, but once I cut it off, and I got all that like shit off, it's perfect now. I mean, if I take the time and try to do it, it's perfect. Anyway. But yeah, you're welcome, Wistful. Just really, really, like, meditate a lot more. If you think that you should be doing something, don't just use logic and be like, well, I have to do this because that's going to get me this, then that's going to get me that, whatever. Really follow your gut, okay? Thanks, Dean. You're always so nice. Okay. If you murdered it by straightening it, Vanessa, seriously, that's just what used to happen. It can all be cut off. Seriously, just do the big chop and then follow the curly girl method. You probably still have curly hair, you just don't know it. Try it for like a couple weeks. It's called the curly girl method. Just try it, please. Even if you guys think that your hair is just shitty, maybe a tiny bit wavy and mostly just frizzy, that frizz tells you that you have waves. Okay, seriously, try it out. It's called the curly girl method. But yeah. Dean, I'm just going to quickly give you one here. This is something that you have to worry about, I think. Yeah, look, call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Dean, have you been kind of stressing out about things and not sharing the burden? Make sure that you ask your gut about who you can really like share that with, okay? Because I think people want to share it with you. Yeah, look at this. Yes, legit. That's cool. Yeah, Dean, I think you're doing fine, but just make sure that you're like allowing people to help you and know that you have it right. Like, you can figure it out already. Your guides are like bringing everything into you. Just, yeah. No, yeah, it's not done and gone. Even if you fuck your hair totally up, you bleached it a billion times, now it's like straw and just straight, you can just cut that off eventually and it'll go back to being the same way it used to be. It's cool how it works. I stopped dyeing my hair actually. Last time I dyed my hair is like down here or something, and then all of this is just the pigment that I put in it, which is pretty fun. So yeah, it's all about like getting rid of glycerins and silicones and things that like fill your hair strand, getting rid of all of that, stripping it away, then just allowing your natural hair to go through. It's like pretty neat how it all works. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually gonna leave this time, guys, but thank you for being here. And again, if you do want a reading, I do this for professionally. It's how I make my living. So please go to my Etsy shop and purchase a reading there. I love doing them. I love the one-on-ones because it really lets me sort of sit down and, you know, take a lot of time with you. So you're aware, yeah. Okay, but thank you guys. I'm sorry I can't help about your dog. I don't know. I'm sorry. I can never find where people are physically. Emotionally, though. Yeah, I'll see you. Oh, Terry. Terry, is there something that you need to move past almost? It says that you have to break the chain. What's this one? But you're already a pillar of light, Terry, so you can break those chains. If you notice anything happening that's sort of like cyclical, it keeps coming up, maybe even in slightly different ways, make sure that you're paying attention to those, because that's the type of thing that you're supposed to just nip in the bud. Make sure it doesn't come back again, and just know that you have the strength and capacity to actually do that, okay? Thanks, guys. Yeah, I appreciate you saying my hair color suits me. I've had every single hair color you can imagine. Dance the dance of life. Back in April, my hair was jet black. I've had completely green hair. I've had mostly pink hair. That was back in high school. Again, I'm not telling you guys how old I am, but it was when dyeing your hair was freaking weird and it wasn't really accepted. But I mean, it was fun, right? So I've had pink hair, green hair. I've done a lot of blue, like yellows, orange. I don't know, whatever, right? I'm not 38. Good, Terry. I'm glad that made sense to you. if I'll leave anything for you guys, it's that manifestation is happening really fast and really easy lately, and that whatever you focus on is going to happen. If you focus on the negative things, that you can't do it, that you feel like a ball of stress, that's what you're calling in, right? That's what you're going to have for the next 6 months. Again, these next few weeks are super important for us. You're dyeing your hair pink right now? Oh, Zoe, hi. Hi. How's it going? But yeah, so if you guys are like really focusing on something, make sure to focus on the positive and make sure to really bring it into your life, and don't say I want this, say I have this, okay? Yeah. I'm really well, yeah. I kind of, yeah, I'm really well. Thank you. Just so you know, Zoe, just so you're here anyway, Zoe actually purchased one of my little, I'll show you guys this one. I'll show you kind of Zoe. Actually, I'm thinking about maybe making a top like this one for yours. Anyway, Zoe purchased one of my little pendants, and we got the perfect stone for her. I'm so happy about it. And yeah, I'm just still reworking it, but tomorrow's my main day that I'm gonna keep workshopping it and making sure I don't know, I like to have things exactly how I want, you know? That's all. But yeah, so anyway, actually Zoe, since you're here, Zoe, I'll give you a little reading. Be bold and make the first move. Okay, Zoe, I think this is something personal that I feel like is going to transition into maybe your professional life. Zoe. Prosperity lies ahead. So Zoe, you are going to be doing amazing, but you have to do it. Like, you have to start these things and not think negatively about them. Because again, I think that there's, you know, just kind of like a cloud around you. It's like a negative, you know, whatever. It's negative stuff around you. You can't help that. But you have to be bold and make the first move. I think this is really integrating who you are and who you are supposed to be. If you do want to purchase this stone pendant, it is on my Etsy. You can just do it through there. I also do something else. I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise for Zoe, so I'm not gonna actually show you guys. But yeah, so Zoe, if you just take your time, really breathe, like, look, luck is on your side. You are doing fine. You don't have to worry. The thing is, when you worry, you bring in that negative and like stressed out stuff, right? Because you and your loved ones are safe. Like, Zoe, you're doing fine, okay? You're doing amazing and great. It's just there's just a lot of stuff around you that you have to just blow through. You have to kind of blow past. Again, please start doing your like saging, getting black tourmaline, like black crystals, that type of thing. So just make sure that you're really protecting yourself, but make the first move with that, you know? Like, Zoe's amazing. Zoe's already got it. Zoe's figured it all out already. Zoe just has to do it. That's what they're just like, yeah. Also though, work on integrating your shadow self if you think that you have any of that, and all that means is like any trauma that you might have had in the past, any like, if you express negative emotions by accident, or if you repress negative emotions, make sure that you understand the reasons for those things. Because it's teaching you a lesson, like it's explaining how not to do that in the future whenever that like negative situation comes up, okay? Yeah, just keep that in my mind. Keep that in my mind, keep that in your mind. Sorry, I'm like reading the comments at the same time I'm like saying things, and then my words just get caught up. Anyway. Yeah, I do pick a particular stone. So what I do is I have a one-on-one conversation with you. You're welcome, Zoe. Yeah, so I'll have a conversation with you, we'll have a little chit chat, and then we'll figure out exactly what stone in my like massive collection here would be the best for you, and then we are going to make sure to make a pendant for you. And again, I mean, it's not like I'm amazing at making pendants. It will be something like sort of similar to this, you know, like just a little wire wrap cute thing here. But it'll make sure that it has like my blessings and all of the positive attributes that I can possibly give to it in there, right? And then when I give it to you, then hopefully you're gonna like feel that and be able to express those things that I know that you need to express. It's like I'm using my own like I guess like psychic vision to understand your timeline and exactly what you need right now, and then with that we're going to be able to create you just perfect crystal that you can wear and have on hand. Because for me, I always put my crystals in my pockets. So having them like on something, like on a chain, makes sense, right? Having a pendant makes sense. Anyway. Did my neighbor steal my shovel? Man, I don't know. Yeah, if you've had a reading in the past pretty recently, no, you wouldn't need a reading or anything. And Vanessa, if you want something like this done, you are welcome just to like DM me, of course. Um, because, you know, if I've already given you guys a reading, I already know who you are. Like, no, I wouldn't have to read you. But the thing is, that's why I'm telling you to DM me, because we don't have to do all that stuff. But if you want another little mini reading or whatever, of course I can do that for you. Yeah. You wear the cage. Those are really cool too. I really like those. I lose mine. That's all I'm going to say about that. She's talking about, she says, I wear the cages so I can swap out the stones. She's talking about those things that you buy at crystal shops. They're basically like little like spiral things that you can open up. They're just made of metal. You open up the spiral and then you just stick whatever, like in there. And then you close it up and you just take it around with you. I just lose mine. That's all. Yeah, so your shadow self is anything negative that you kind of need to integrate into your light being, your current self, who you are, right? Pink with black specks. I guess it's possible that could have been like Jasper, maybe like a Dalmatian Jasper. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. That's very nice. With specks, black specks. I don't know, Dean. I can't think of what that would have been. Oh, you ordered a reading? That's really nice. Yeah. You don't get rid of your shadow self. You kind of integrate it. So, you know, it's like you immediately jump to anger. You jump to like a specific action that's like technically a negative trait of yours, right? Pink Jasper. Yeah, I was thinking Jasper too. Like it could have been Jasper, Dean. Look up pictures of pink Jasper and see if maybe that could be it. The thing with Jasper is that it looks so different all the time. Oh, more gray. It could have been Jasper. Really, it still could. I don't know. Um, you're vibing hard with your obsidian. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I love obsidian. My boyfriend loves obsidian. I got him an entire bracelet made of obsidian last time I think I was in Mexico. I got us like matching bracelets. I don't know. There are so many Jaspers. I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know, man. It still could be. But yeah, so integrate your shadow self by doing shadow work meditations. Literally, there's a million guided meditations on YouTube where you can do your own shadow work. But it's like integrating the traumas of your past, the reasons that you keep having those like angry outbursts, the emotional outbursts, just the things that you wouldn't deem positive, right? There are reasons for that, and there's specific like things telling you what you have to work on. Does that make sense? So rhodonite is pink and black. Oh, this is rhodochrosite. It's not the same thing though, I'm sure. Thing to do with angels, Dean, if you want something to do with angels, there's something called oh shit, I don't remember, but it's like an actual angel crystal and it's like a light blue. Dang it, I forget. So I'm looking through all of these to see if I can get. I don't know. Could it have been something like that? Because that's like a little speckled. Not very gray, though. Morganite. Morganite's one of my favorite stones in the entire world. And I'm just realizing that right now. But a while ago, I told you guys to Angel Aura Crystal. I think that's it. It's like light blue. I told you guys, if you are wanting to know what crystal is for you, literally go onto a museum website and look at their mineral collection, right? What else is a crystal? So look at their mineral collection and understand what one means a lot to you. And you can actually meditate on those pictures as opposed to having it like there with you. So anyway, this is one of my favorite. It's like creepy looking, but oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love it so much. You guys all need this. Every single one of you needs black tourmaline. Just so you know. But yeah, I mean, I'm not doing any readings right now. You guys probably figured that out. I'm just sort of like, I don't know. I want to find you this crystal. I don't know if I have it though. Oh, cool. Rhodonite. I feel like that's, I don't remember what that looks like, honestly. Okay, so for you guys that are here who are just maybe interested in crystals, I want to start showing you something. So look, when you look at something, you can almost feel its energy. This one says that it's talking about healing, right? It's solid. It's got layers to it. It's like it's wrapped itself in these healing vibes almost. Does that make sense? So you can like almost tell what a crystal is for or meditate literally on the picture. You never have to have a crystal, okay? Just so you guys know. And then let's see. So then let's take, for example, this relationship healing one, right? What is it doing? It's creating all these little tendrils, these like little beautiful like aspects, your tiny aspects of like your love and your light and your relationships and all these little like tendrils of your life. And then here it's like encompassing in this warm love. Does that make sense? So it's like you can just look at a crystal and kind of know what it's supposed to be for. I mean, eventually you have to be weird like me and like just stare at crystals a lot online, but it'll come to you. It's one of those things. It just makes sense eventually. Anyway, the color of the heart chakra, yeah, for sure. So that's why, pink, help me, pink quartz, rose quartz, is the kind of like what they're talking about when they talk about like the inner child healing your heart, right? Like heart-based things. Yeah. But yeah, Dean, I don't know about that one. That's an interesting one. It's not in my cards, at least. Thank you. But yeah, so you guys, if you want to book a one-on-one with me... Oh, you meant the healing card. Oh, yes, you're exactly right. Yeah, all of these pink ones here, it's like, what do you need to accept? What do you need to like integrate into your heart? What do you need to forgive? What do you need to maybe get rid of out of your heart, right? It's like, all the pink ones are like love, just beautiful. Ah, yeah, the relationship was pink. Anyway. Oh, the green one. Okay, so something a little bit confusing is that whenever you do meditations and stuff, they say the chakras are different colors. So the heart can either be green, the heart can be pink, the heart can be white. It's kind of whatever makes sense to you. So, yeah. Like different people just feel different things from it, and that's totally okay, you know? If you don't feel the same things that I do, that's like no worries. You just have to go with whatever your gut is, because that's what it's going to mean to you. So, you know, if you look at a crystal and the crystal shop owner is selling it as something specific to work with only this one chakra, but you feel it for something else, then just use it for that something else. It's no big deal. None of this is a big deal. It's your intentions, right? Yeah. Anyway, I thought that was cool. Yeah, I could talk about this stuff all day, but thanks for being here, you guys. I really do appreciate it. Trisha, I don't think we gave you a little reading yet, did we? I think you're gonna get... Oh, okay, Trisha. Maybe we'll get one of these here for you. Pink or white? I kind of think so too, honestly, Vanessa. Oh, look. So, Trisha, I know, I have a million I don't know the name of, to be honest. Because, like, you remember at first, or they come with those little papers, and then you just lose the papers, and 5 years later, you're like, what the hell does this mean? So anyway, Trisha, you're going to be focusing on your animals. So it means that the love that you connect with something that can't give you anything, that's something you're going to be focusing on, right? It's like, take the ego out of it, and then just your pure love, right? That's the kind of thing that you're going to be focusing on. Also, literal animals could be coming onto your path as spirit guides. So if you have animals right now, they could already be like soul reincarnations with you. Like they could have incarnated a few times with you. If your candles keep turning off, that could be your guides or spirits around you trying to like mess with you or get your attention. So when that happens, maybe be like, what do you want? Yeah, so focus on that. Focus on the pure love for something that just has pure love back for you, right? You just got a kitten? Congratulations. That's pretty sweet. So yeah, ancient wisdom is coming into you, I think, through these signs from your guides, from these animal beings that keep crossing your path, okay? You're gonna need to have balance though. So what do you need balance with? Don't try too hard with meditation and stuff, but please start trying to integrate like your spirit with your brain, if that makes sense. You logically know what your next step should be, but trust your gut too. Like you're gonna have to start doing a lot more balance with that kind of thing, okay? And then it's gonna end up in purification for you. So clear quartz is not only purification, but it's also an amplifier. So you're literally just gonna keep going once you start. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. I am healthy body. This is for all of you guys. We need yeah, you get it. We got the like the ADHD side of things here, you know? But yeah, you're gonna focus on your healthy body, and this goes for a lot of you. But right now, literally we are on the peak of manifesting lately and for the next few weeks. So focus on the things that matter to you a lot. Focus on the things that you know are gonna make you feel better, feel good, feel happy, accomplished, able to tackle the world, things like that, okay? Hematite. I don't know what hematite's for. Hi, Jessica. Hematite. I remember the name, but I don't know. Shall we look? They're telling me I should leave, and I think that I will, but I'm curious what hematite means if I have it here. Grounding. Hematite's for grounding, okay? So, yeah, it can be blocking negative energy for sure. I think it's a lot about making sure that you're grounded into who you are right now so much that you can access anything that's coming onto your path, understand it, and then transmute it into something else, something that you can deem as a positive thing or get rid of what doesn't serve you anymore. So, yeah, that's cool. It also assists with blood disorders, apparently. But yeah, it grounds and connects to the center of the earth, enhancing manifestation skills. It encourages gentle healing after shock or trauma. That's nice. If you guys are interested in crystals, this is the deck that I'm using. Crystal reading cards. It's beautiful and I love it so much. And they give you so much. Like, look at this balance card that we just got. We got all of this and then we got all of this. Do we get a little more too? Yeah, and then like a little paragraph. So it's worth it to me. I was thinking I should get like a little Amazon affiliate store going or something. So if anybody like wants to get anything, I can have it like all linked right there for you guys. I think that would be pretty smart. Because I love these, you know, like everything. You've never had crystals before? I think it's about time. Wouldn't you say, Vanessa? I feel like it's about time. Because they just kind of like tap into that very specific thing that you're trying to work on. Like something like this, right? Anybody remember that stone? Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah. I can only see pregnancy sometimes. Usually sometimes. It just depends. Good place to buy crystals. Amazon is not that good place, honestly. Amazon sells you glass. It sells you cheap crystals, as expensive crystals. It's terrifying. So you can get some really good stores, but I don't know of any. I don't know, man. Wendy. Did it again. Okay. But it's a time for healing, okay? Confidence is your key to success. It's time to take action. Okay, so you're gonna get things figured out here really soon. And look, balance spirituality and practicality. We were just saying that. So what you're gonna need to work on is getting integrated really into your full self, everything that means a lot to you. Indigenous stores, yes, listen to Dean. So some of the best crystals I've actually purchased physically were from indigenous stores. And a lot of them you can find, like, I took, like, what, shoot. There's some, like, just on the sides of the roads. Like, I don't know how to explain that any better. Dean, you probably, like, can help me out so much more with that. But for me, whenever I'm taking a road trip, you'll see, like, massive signs on the highways, you know, like, stop for this indigenous, like, usually it's a giant, like, market area. Sometimes it's not, but they have, like, amazing collectives almost, where they sell, like, beautifully made jewelry, like, handcrafted things, right? Aboriginal friendship centers, okay? Look for those as well. Seriously, when you're getting crystals from an Aboriginal site, a lot of the time they can find them, like, it's just beautiful. I would trust that. That's all I'm gonna say. I trust that. When pigs fly in Edmonton, you say. Cool. You bought an Oracle deck. Good for you. Yeah, some people just burn sage for sure. No, I'm leaving. Like right now, I'm just doing one little tiny last reading for somebody who just popped on. But yeah, so take action into really integrating yourself, knowing that you're good enough. Like if you have to hide, oh, wear pigs, wear pigs. Anyway, if you have to, you know, hide for any specific reason, definitely, of course, then that's something you have to do. But it's time to take action though with everything else. It's time to, like, ignore as much as you can. Like, don't allow that to really be influencing your current life so much. Integrate it, you know, like heal that stuff, learn about it, bring it into being wisdom here for the future, right? But then just make sure that you know who you are. Who you are is good enough. Who you are is like a boss ass bitch, right? And then, yeah, just it's time to take action for that. And then if you're wondering like how to go about doing that, whatever you think you should do and whatever your gut tells you to do, so like whatever feels good, just latch onto it, attach to it, jump at it, see how it works. Cool. Because yeah, look, a new start is coming. That's pretty neat. It says your commitment is being tested, which, like, I think you know that as well, which is fine. But make sure that you're communicating properly with those around you, especially in any kind of job situation, but also to yourself and to your higher self, okay? Yeah, like using your intuition, mostly. Cool. But yeah, that is it. Again, if you guys would like a personal reading from me, definitely go ahead and go to my Etsy shop, purchase one, and we can have a private one-on-one reading together. And if you... Yeah. Okay. For your toxic relationship, okay, if you're talking about your toxic relationship there that you just asked me about, it's time for healing, okay? You have to integrate anything that happened, like right around there, right? Like any ties that you currently have to this person that you might not know about. They might be subconscious, they could just be energy connections. Seriously, you're gonna have to do meditations that get rid of cords. Cord cutting meditations, do those, please, okay? For you, that's what you're gonna have to do. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually leaving now, guys. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Deontay, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I hope that helped you, man. M. Rose? Sure, if you're having a hard time, what's triggering you? You're gonna need to find that out for yourself, because the thing is, once you do, and once you start really paying attention to those things that keep happening, they might be happening for a reason, right? It's probably situations your guides are sending you, right? And then just know that you have to stop overthinking. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. But yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave, but I appreciate you guys being here. And again, if you do want, oh, thank you, that's very nice. yeah, if you guys want a personal reading, please book one on Etsy, and I'll talk to you later. You're welcome. Good night, guys.